TV soap NWs and spoilers say that Monday on Days of Our Lives promises a whirlwind of revelations that could upend every fragile alliance our beloved characters cling to. What began as a ripple of doubt now swells into a tidal wave, one that threatens to sweep away trust, friendship, and perhaps even family itself. Allow me to guide you, moment by moment, through the simmering drama so you can savor every delicious twist long before it erupts on screen. 1. Xander's fury erupts, and Philip's world tilts. When daylight spills into the Kyriakis mansion, it does not bring warmth. Instead, a chill hangs in each corridor, thick with the echo of betrayal. Xander has uncovered the brutal truth. Philip not only lied, but brazenly siphoned away half of the family fortune while everyone's back was turned. Yet Philip, ever the silver-tongued charmer, refuses to slink off in disgrace. He calmly announces he'll pack his bags, but not before confessing the twisted logic behind his scheme. He wanted Xander's approval. He needed Xander's respect. Hacking that inheritance, he insists, was never about greed. No, it was a reckless, misguided attempt to forge a bond, to make the rugged Scotsman see him as something more than the fragile prodigal son. I told myself stealing wouldn't break us, it would bind us, Philip admits, voice shaking as though each syllable scrapes his throat. I can't undo the damage, but I hope you'll remember the moments we stood shoulder to shoulder. Xander, fists clenched so tightly his knuckles blanch, barks a bitter laugh. Memories of shared battles and midnight confessions flicker across his eyes, and then harden into ice. You talk of brotherhood while stabbing me in the back? Get out before I forget we ever shared blood, or anything like it. But beneath that anger lies something unexpectedly tender, a scarred longing for kinship he may never openly acknowledge again. 2. Sarah's crushing guilt. Barely have Philip's footsteps faded into the hall before Sarah crosses the threshold. Her voice trembles with apologies, even though she isn't the thief. She is, however, keeper of another secret, one so fiery it scorches her conscience each waking minute. Pressing a hand to Xander's forearm, she whispers, "I'm sorry for everything." Xander, still vibrating with rage, growls that she owes him no apology. Yet Sarah's shoulders slump under invisible weight. In the solitude of her room, she paces, clutches her temple, and wonders how many more sunrises she can endure with this secret clamped to her chest. Each time she looks at Xander's trusting eyes, the urge to confess flares hotter. One wrong breath and her entire world, relationship, friendships, reputation, could topple. 3. Salem streets. Philip seeks refuge. Night drops its velvet curtain, and Philip trudges through Salem Square with no home and fewer allies. Every cafe window reflects his guilt-ridden face, every passer-by a reminder of the empire he's shaken. Instinct leads him to Belle's porch light. Will she open her door, embrace an old friend, and give him a couch on which to lick his wounds? Or will she remember every lie he spun and leave him shivering in the dark? Tune in, because Belle's decision may decide whether Philip's redemption journey begins, or whether he spirals even farther into desperation. Before a ghost returns, Susan visits EJ. As dawn creeps over a restless Salem, the front door of the DeMera mansion swings wide, and in swirls a shock of rhinestones, psychic scarves, and motherly certainty. Susan. She insists the universe sent vibrations, telling her that EJ's soul teeters on a precipice. She gazes into her crystal pendant, sees swirling shadows, and warns that someone close is nursing a deadly grudge. EJ, exasperated yet oddly comforted, allows Susan to read his tea leaves, or perhaps his heart. What omen does she uncover? Is the threat a bullet, a lawsuit, or a lover's dagger aimed at his already fractured ego? By episode's end, EJ's stoic facade may crack, revealing the frightened man beneath the DeMera armor. Secrets and letters. Xander corners. Stephanie and Alex elsewhere. 2 other Salem residents sip coffee far too calmly. Stephanie and Alex share a conspiratorial glance, each silently willing the other not to crumble. Both know the contents of a certain damning letter Philip once penned. Words that could either clear his name or destroy every remaining bridge. Their calm shatters when Xander storms in, eyes blazing. He has connected threads the duo thought safely hidden. Slamming his palm on the table, he demands the truth. What are you hiding about Philip's letter? In that heartbeat, Stephanie's cup rattles and Alex's bravado melts. If they stay silent, they betray Xander. If they speak, they betray Philip and themselves. 6. Mother knows worst. Kate and Rex clash. Not far away, Kate paces the gleaming tiles of University Hospital. Word has reached her that Rex suspects she pulled the trigger on EJ in that recent shadowy shooting. Kate's pride flares hotter than any bullet wound. Confronting her son, she hisses, "Have you forgotten everything I taught you?" Family stands together. Rex, normally the dutiful son, pushes back. "Standing together doesn't mean turning a blind eye when blood is spilled," he says, voice low but resolute. The gulf yawns wide. Mother's ironclad loyalty versus son's pursuit of justice. If neither bends, Monday's argument could ignite a family civil war. Verse 7. Threads of fate converge. By the time Salem's church bells toll midnight, every citizen feels the electric sting of uncertainty. Xander broods over shattered trust. Sarah drowns in secrets. Philip trudges unknown streets while shadows stalk him. Susan's visions swirl with impending danger, and Kate's fiery temper leaves scorch marks on familial bonds. Monday's episode weaves these threads into a single tapestry of suspense. Will confessions cleanse old wounds, or will they slice deeper? Will loyalty conquer betrayal, or will betrayal birth something unexpectedly noble? One thing is certain, Salem will never be the same again, because once truth escapes, it cannot be caged. Stay tuned, and keep your heart medicines close, dear friends. Monday in Salem is not merely an episode, it is an emotional earthquake, rumbling toward us with unstoppable force. Join our channel after the broadcast for an in-depth review, and let's unravel every hidden motive together. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.